So computer animation has been a lifelong learning process for me. From my A levels, I did physics, maths, and art. Um, I did maths because I could find out how the world worked, and did physics so I could find out how it was simulated. And for art, I could make it look good. And those three things turn out to be a really great combination, a powerful combination for doing computer animation and doing all the different kind of aspects of computer animation, because it's a pretty big blanket, because it covers not just animators, but also simulations and where you'd have to do wave simulations or water simulations or cloth simulations. After that, I went to did Belfast Met, did a foundation course, and then I got into the University of Ulster, where I studied design. And I did design because I loved filmmaking at the time, and what that enabled me to do was to do like commercials and advertisements and kind of things like that. And that love stuck with me. Computers at the time were kind of getting there. I mean, you've got to remember this was a while ago, and the imagery, or the amount of power that it took to create really beautiful imagery, was starting to happen, and it was started enough for me. That's when I knew I really wanted to jump in and do that. I got an opportunity to move to the US. When I first lived in Belfast many years ago, there was only one company that did computer animation, and I kind of wanted to challenge myself and see how far I could push this. So I got a job in San Francisco. We worked on projects from Coke Sun to Time Warner to Peter Gabriel videos. Those commercials, and at the time Disney was trying to get an animated feature off the ground, their first one. So I got headhunted, which was fantastic, and I moved down to Los Angeles and worked there for 4 years. We did that one project, Dinosaur. Back up to Lucasfilm, where I worked on Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Then off to Lucasfilm Animation, where I worked on Star Wars, Clone Wars. Since then, I've worked on Happy Feet, Terminator Salvation, Avatar, Spider-Man 3. And in that 2.5 year period of owning my own company, I've actually ended up working on 25 different projects. At school, the obvious choices for me, or the obvious subjects for me, would be art, physics, and maths. I could also combine that with moving image arts. Moving image arts is a fantastic course right now, and film grammar and film narrative is becoming even more important than English in some instances, and I love the opportunities that brings. After that, you're looking at a course that we started in the University of Ulster, which is Design for Interaction and Animation. And that's going to take animation into all sorts of different places. Interactive animation, and the obvious choice is games for interactivity. But there's many different areas where it's going to go, from rapid prototyping to medical simulations. It's going to be a fantastic opportunity for someone to get into computer animation.